Hi chums. Okay, number 27. Number 27, Sarpo Mira, 3 average and average small, and they're mine from last year. So this will be interesting because, excuse me, the Cara were a dead loss. They didn't do very much at all that I put in from last year. These are Sarpo Mira, different breed altogether, and these are the blight resistant ones. Now, these got affected by blight because I had them in beside the other ones and in behind the other potatoes, and they were getting very little wind. They were sheltered, so just the perfect conditions for blight. And when the other ones got blight, these ones had no chance really, so they got cut down at the same time, so they didn't get their full spell. So here we go. Right, turn this boy out for a wee snail, a dead snail. Oh, I'm not well. Sicky bad. No, Rosemary wasn't well there for a couple last week, and I'm getting it this week. I don't feel sick. I just feel like I'm worn out and just really tired all the time, you know. And I've done very little this last couple of days. This is looking better already. So I'm a bit kind of annoyed about that, you know. So now that's even better than any of the ones I got from the Cara, of my own seed from the Cara. And these are Sarpo Mira. So I had a couple of days there just hanging about the house and watching videos and doing very little because I wasn't able to do very much, but I feel a bit better today, and I'm out actually doing my puzzle for the competition on Saturday. There's another competition in the Ulster chapter of the Irish Woodturners Guild and the Guild of Irish Woodturners, Irish IWG, Irish Woodturners Guild, and it's for a puzzle. And I did another video on my BMAC wood turning channel. I put it up last night and I forgot to make it public, but it's public now. And I put it up last night and forgot to make it public, but it's there now. And that doesn't look like a Sarpo Mira. It looks more like a Cara, doesn't it? Or a Charlotte. Has more like a Charlotte. The Cara with blue eyes, but maybe they lose their colour. That one was up close to the surface. This one was close to the surface, so maybe that's part of the reason. But oh god, now my mouth's going to be all dirty now because I've just wiped my mouth with the back of my glove and it's filthy looking. But anyway, I made a real mess of the week puzzle after I finished the video. I had to go back in and reroute some of the holes, or all the holes, because they weren't deep enough. And of course you don't get the router back in exactly the position, even when you think you've got the bit exactly where it should be. So I had to start again, so I started this morning again. And I'm getting on rightly with it. I'm scared to say too much in case I make a mess of it again, but having done all the measurements and done everything else for the first one, this one's going a lot easier. So that's that. Cars, no more developments on the cars because Rosemary was sick. So it meant that we couldn't go test driving anything. I'm certainly not going to go for a test drive and buy a car without her there, you know. I'd come home with a pink one or something, you know, or a purple one. But, so that's been put on hold. But it's very kind of the salesman to phone up to see how Rosemary is. As if they give a shite. But just by the way, drop in, they still want to do a test drive, you know. So I'm enjoying that, you know. But as I say, with no more word in the cars, but something these people have to remember, these salesmen, they mightn't realise, is that I take my time making decisions, especially big decisions like cars, and I kind of enjoy the process more than the end of it. It's like a bit like the anticipation of Christmas is better than the actual Christmas itself. And somebody famous, even more famous than me, said, the worst thing about not getting something you really want is actually getting it. And there's a lot of truth in that. It's the anticipation's better. How many things have we got in our cupboards that we don't use anymore? Those George Foreman grills, the smoothie makers, the blenders, the mixers, the special sort of hand wand mixer type thing. All those things we bought that we couldn't live without, and then we don't even use the damn things, you know. So, but on a big thing like a car, I take my time and really enjoy it. And these guys have to work out, have to learn patience, basically, you know. So, as I say, no more to report on the car. I'm kind of rushing through this a bit because I've got gas coming now. We ran out of gas. I run off propane bottles for the cooking. and we don't get gas on main here because we're too far out of town. It's not economically viable yet, but I see them heading out towards the edge of the local town, so they might be heading towards this direction because gas is for nothing at the moment. But obviously it's a byproduct of the petroleum industry, and it is for nothing. Apparently you can buy it for pennies at the moment, so everybody's getting gas in, but they might get a shock when it goes back up again. So I don't know if I'd like to put gas in. I like to be independent. I've got my oil tank and I've got my gas bottles, which means that it's up to me to keep everything right, and I know it, I don't have to depend on somebody else pushing prices up and stuff, you know. So once they've got you in, and then they say, well, now you've got you by whatever you want to be caught by, we're going to shove this up by £50 a month or something, you know. Right, this is going to look pretty good, guys and girls. Now those are from my own seed potatoes, and I'm very pleased with that. That's Sarpo Mira. They're a very good potato. I like them very much. So we'll just get our plastic bag out here. I thought I had a big truck pulling up there, but we're okay. So as I say, no movement in the cars yet, but it's looking very much like it's going to be a Nissan Qashqai at the moment. I've tried a couple of others. I went to look at a couple of others, and there's one I still have to look at, is the Mitsubishi AXI or AX3 or IX, I don't know what it is. My mate has one, and they're a lovely car. They're really nice. I'm going to look at those as well. But as I say, at the moment the Nissan Qashqai is winning, but I haven't driven it yet, so only on appearances and figures, you know. So I think about £6 in that there, probably six and a half. They go 6.5. We'll go for. Right, so this is the next bit, is that we have to get the gloves off and turn the scales on. Right, let's see, here's the gloves off. So I say nothing much to report because, as I say, I haven't been feeling that well, so I haven't been doing very much. But I've been watching all your gardening videos and stuff, and I'll be sort of giving a couple of guys a plug soon. There's a guy called Barry's Allotment. You want to look that one up, Barry's Allotment. And there's another guy called Andrew. And I haven't got Andrew's link here, but I'll put Andrew's channel down there. They're both just starting off, and it's that lovely thing that we love of watching people making a new allotment and organising, and organising it. So I'm going to put the link to Barry. He's on a huge allotment in Bedfordshire. You want to see the size of it? He said there's about 400 allotments on it. It's an absolutely enormous place, and Andrew's isn't as big as that now. And there's another guy called Bill Love up in Belfast, and I'm going to put a link in for him as well, because he's got a really good site, and he's really good to listen to as well. It's like talking over the fence to your mate again, you know. It's really good. So Bill Love, Bill's Allotment, I think his is called. I'm not too sure, but I'll put Bill in, and I'll put Barry's in, and I'll put Andrew's in at the bottom of this video. And if you want to go and take a look, they're all starting off new allotments to them. And there's going to be a hell of a lot of work for them, so it'll be good fun to watch that. So I'll stick them in. If you give them, you might want to take a wee look and see how they're getting on, and give them a sub, you know. Because as I say, it's nice to watch what other people are doing. We're bang on there, right? What did I say? £6? I'll go for £6, yeah. Right, wrong pounds there, and £5.75. 2.2, 4.4 by 3.6 kilos, is that? No, 2.6 kilos. 2.6 kilos. There you go. So, or 5.75 pounds. So, we'll just bring this thing back again here now. Whoops, let's see. Bring that round there. Right, and turn it that way, and then turn it that way, and you got my big ugly face in on your screen now. Oh God, I'll just turn it the wrong way. Yeah, that's it now. So Barry's Allotment, Andrew's, I don't remember what Andrew's Allotment is, and Bill Love in Carrickfergus. Actually, I know two Bill Loves now. I have a cousin called Bill Love in Carrickfergus. An American guy who married a cousin of mine. A wonderful, wonderful guy. Really like him. Superman. And So that's Bill Love. I'm sure this other Bill Love is just as super as the one I know already. He sounds like it anyway. He's a real nice guy. So that's the 3. I'll put the 3 links down below here for the 3 channels, and you can go and have a look at those if you don't mind. They're all starting off. They're all very enthusiastic, and they've all got a lot of work in front of them. Okay, that's it. I'm going to have to get this wound up because these boys will be coming with a gas soon, and I have to have a yarn with them. You know, you have to talk to the delivery men because it's always good fun, you know. All right, all the best now. Bye bye. Oh, sorry. I'm very sick. Bye bye.